So, ask again, how did you guys realize, when you guys realized that there was something wrong?
I mean, she woke up because she smelled smoke, and then I guess she decided to kind of like look around outside and see, you know, if anything's going on. And then obviously, since we live kind of closer to the top of the building, we saw like the actual ladders extended out from the fire trucks, and that's when we were like, okay, I guess we got to get out because either the fire's above us or, you know, it's serious enough that they have to climb to the top of the building to do something.
So you mentioned that you smelled smoke. Like that was
Yeah, that's the only thing that really like got me awake was the smoke smell. Besides that, until I looked out of the window, is that when I figured out that there's something wrong.
So you guys were basically both asleep at this time, or like basically going to?
They're asleep.
I fell asleep maybe like 2 hours or an hour or two ago. So I was pretty deep into sleep. I don't know if they like knock on people's doors or if they like we have like buzzers. I don't know if they buzz people, but it wasn't enough to wake me up.
It might not be possible because since it's the other side and it's like really the connection between the two side of the building is like a middle apartment, apartment G, which is connected to the apartment in the other side of the building. Besides that, there's no like connection between this side, which is where we live, with the back where the fire
Yeah, you can only get from the front of the building to the back of the building on the first floor. Right. There's no like sky lab or like
either through
there's
the
no
first
other
floor
connection.
or the roof, basically.
Or the basement.
Or the basement.
So it's a connected structure, but separated.
It's connected, but it seems
like there are two elevators essentially. So there's like a front elevator and a back elevator.
And so can you describe a little bit about what it was like coming out, like leaving the apartment? You know, was it like smoke-filled hallway or?
Not at all.
It was pretty calm. There were a few firefighters ahead of us, like going downstairs. They had some sort of like implement that they had, something maybe to like poke at stuff or something like that. Maybe to like open doors easily. I don't know what it was, but that they weren't like particularly like frantic or anything. They seemed very calm. So I mean, very grateful for them. Obviously, it looks like they did a fantastic job getting this thing under control. But no, there was no like. It was really hard to tell that anything was going on if you didn't look outside.
What was your reaction to like looking out your window, finding out that the fire department was like had their ladders extended and the building? Well, I
mean, truth be told, like a lot of this happens a lot in this area. Kind of like there was a big apartment building back there that caught on fire, unfortunately, a couple of years ago. This apartment building catches fire maybe like every couple of years. There was that large lot that's right there that's vacant. That was a fire last year.
That was the supermarket.
It was I think like an electric battery fire. That one that took them it felt like a couple, maybe almost like a day to put out fully. Like there were trucks here for at least like a 3-4 day period. Like, they still had someone on site. That apartment building in the corner, the older one, not the newer one that they built, that one catches on fire every so often. So unfortunately, it seems like a very common occurrence around here. I'm not sure why, really. My first thought was like, if there's a fire, it's probably someone's like electric battery that caught on fire. Because usually that's like something that like you'll forget about it. It's overnight, it's charging. Maybe something goes wrong, and then it goes on from there. But yeah.
And it's like, it's fortunate, like we live in a building, we have been there for more than 10 years and this had never happened.
Yeah.
We had never had this type of issues, not before, so it's weird. It's a really new experience.
Yeah.
So think lastly, that supermarket fire happened was 2 years ago now.
I think it was just last year. Maybe in like
No, it has to be
March.
like a year and something.
yeah, maybe like March of last year, something like that.
Right.
That's how we
That,
can go up.
were you ever at any time concerned, like, oh, like, that
I mean-
Like it would cross over, or the.
Oh no, like for tonight, like that this fire.
I mean, you always had that in your mind, but you never
I mean, again,
conscious about it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's there, and you know that you have to be prepared. And this one thing, I was prepared. All.
it's like just like by the how common the occurrence it seems to be around here.
And lately, it's been a lot of them. Like in the Bronx,
Yeah.
it's been couple alarms, fires. So
It's like, and for whatever reason, it's always like they send out quite a large squad to like these fires here. Like the amount of firefighters that they sent out now is like pretty much what they send out for like fires that are around here, regardless. The only time I've ever seen them send out more really was that supermarket fire, but I mean that was like an entire 20,000 square foot or whatever that is, just like on fire for a couple of days. So.
Last thing I wanted to ask was like visually, when you got here, what did you see? Did you see anything? Was like fire or smoke?
Like today? No.
Oh yeah.
No. Today, I guess thankfully because our building is kind of just separated into those two sections, it was like isolated just to the back. But there was no. Again, if it wasn't for us like looking out the window and smelling smoke, we probably wouldn't have left the apartment. Like, we wouldn't have known.
Can I ask you your names or
Yeah, Randy.
Alex.
all common spelling?
Yeah. RANDYALEX.